Hello there Uplanders, get ready for an excitement-packed update on the latest developments in Upland. In this video, I'll give you a rundown of all the exciting new features and improvements that have been rolled out in Q4 2022, as well as a sneak peek at what's coming in Q1. That's not all, I'll also present some burning questions from the community and answers straight from the Upland team themselves. Don't miss out on this exclusive look at the future of Upland. Let's dive in.
Perhaps more exciting than anything, we're hitting really close to that $10 million mark in player earned US dollars. So that's players selling assets for US dollars. So, the system is working in short, and it's exciting to see it kind of blossom and grow.
Whoa, that is a big number there. 10 million USD in player earnings via the NFT to USD program. Another statistic is that MetaVentures saw 310% growth over this quarter in economic activity. Considering these numbers, the future looks bright. Next thing, cars. In November, we saw the first ever multiplayer races. There were 4 tracks open for racing and new tracks are on the way. This was one of the biggest events of Upland cars and the entire ecosystem, where players can compete against other players in AI bots. Connected with cars, we got car showrooms in October where players gain the ability to display and sell their cars. Another way to start your meta venture. Speaking of meta ventures, we got FIFA fan shops where players can buy and sell all the assets connected with the recent FIFA World Cup. Beside that, we got first ever outdoor decor showroom shopping where players could design and sell assets for other players to decorate their properties. We also had the FIFA outdoor decor showroom just to scratch the tournament itch. In the legits world, we had the Upland FIFA World Cup partnership, which brought incredible new legits into the metaverse as well as new mechanics to collect them. Perhaps the most exciting legits development is Upland's first video-based collectibles, also named Spotlights. These rare mementos play video highlights from key moments of every FIFA World Cup 2022 match. Imagine owning Messi's winning goal from the finals. That would be really amazing. Last but not least, we have the NFLPA Triple Threat Challenge, and if you're an NFL fan, I will leave the link below for you to read for more details on this activity. Now let's focus on the community. We had a big event, UIP1, Upland's first player voted economic update. This was the first time that players could actually decide and vote for a specific in-game management decision. More voting capabilities and systems are in works. In-game chat is another massive game improvement feature where players can access global channels and chat with other players directly. World of Football is a third-party app developed through the community dev tools launched back in September. Take a look at this short intro video to find out more about this game.
World of Football is a competitive multiplayer football physics simulation game. It is very intuitive and contains simple game mechanics while having a very high skill ceiling, making it easy to learn but very hard to master. Our goal is to make Uplanders feel that they are actually playing football in the metaverse. We are going to allow players to compete and wager up backs against each other in many different game modes. Also have plans to enable you to build your own stadium and earn up backs by collecting fees of the stakes of a match. We also want to add collectibles as customizations for your player and stadiums, host championships, matchmaking, and a lot more features. Upland truly is the platform that better simulates the real world in a way that feels very immersive and puts players in control. That's why we want to connect to this world and build this unique virtual football experience. I believe that gamers that are looking for some excitement will find an incredibly challenging and well-balanced game that they can play, have fun, maybe even earn some packs.
At the end of this Q4 2022 review, let me mention some of the new partnerships: FIFA World Cup, Susan G. Komen, Argentina Football Association, AFA, Jackie Tsai, Gala Games, and UNICEF Brazil. Before we move on, I would like to know if you found this video interesting. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to help my channel reach more viewers who are interested in learning about Upland. I'll be creating more diverse content about Upland in the future, so make sure to subscribe if you want to stay in the loop. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And now let's continue with the video. Now let's review the Q1 2023 Upland roadmap goals. First, we have the onboarding improvements. There is a heavy focus on the onboarding experience to help new players get comfortable with the gaming environment. As Aidan said, the onboarding experience has not changed for the past 3 years, so we are talking about a massive overhaul on this onboarding experience in order to capture new audiences. If you plan to start playing later this year, you can also expect some sort of guided gameplay with some overlay prompts and mini-game tutorials. Actually, the reason why my channel exists is because the learning curve of Upland is quite steep and I want to help new players get off to the best start possible. Next up, cars and competitive racing. Players will be able to affect the outcome of the races. Traits will be attributed to drivers, block explorers, and you can train drivers to increase these performance traits. Different types of races will require different strategies. Micro decisions during the race will also be there, such as lane changes during the race. We will also be able to replay the races. Racing should also get a dedicated mobile app, and as Aidan said, racing will be an ever-evolving experience. Metaventures. Players will be able to open and design their own structure ornaments and sell them in their structure ornament shop. Previously, we had different ornament themes like Christmas, Halloween, or the FIFA World Cup. Now, players will be able to design and present their own themes. Bringing these metaventures will present a natural progression of the player-owned economy. Considering legits, there will be an NFLPA collection which will work similarly to property collections and provide a one-time UPX bonus for completion. Later in 2023, there will be more updates on FIFA and NFA legits. Now let's dive into the community goals. In-game chat will see enhancements such as neighborhood chat, group chat, and more global channels where players will be able to create common threads. As Dirk said, these improvements will bring the community closer together. When we speak of the NFTs, players will be able to search for them both internally in-game and externally through search engines like Google. This will make it easier for players to find any asset, property, legits, block explorers, jerseys, etc. and find out if it is available for purchase. As Aidan said, it's all about empowering the secondary markets, internal and external. To finish up, we have some miscellaneous developments coming. With 3D avatars, players will be able to use humanoid form in certain situations and design the looks to their liking. A UPX accumulation earnings cap will also be implemented in order to encourage players to stay active. The next city that will be released is the capital of Argentina, Buenos Aires, and be ready for that one in order to grab some nice properties. If you still have not started with the game, I suggest you use the link in the description below and get a 50% bonus with your first UPX purchase. Let's say you decide to buy for $50, that will be 50,000 UPX plus 25,000 bonus. I will also get the same bonus, so that's a win-win scenario. Also, before you start making any decisions, make sure to check out my video playlist for beginners and prepare yourself for the best possible start of the game. Question number 1 is connected with players' possibility to create their themes around structure ornaments. Does it have to be a real holiday, or I can make one up as an International Upland Appreciation Day? The answer is, in the beginning we will start with real holidays and later expand to, for example, Chinese New Year or International Pizza Day or something that makes sense. Second question is updates about neighborhood ratings. The answer is that this is definitely coming up later in the game, exact date not revealed at this moment. Question number 3, will 2022 cars receive damage eventually? The answer is that it depends on the activity, and as with the previous one, it's coming later down the road of the game development. Next question is, any plans for fashion brands partnership or some other partnership that isn't football or soccer? The answer is cars and EV motors are already here, and in future there will be a chance for fashion brands to come in together with avatars. Another question about cars. Will cars' value be included in the net worth, since now when you buy them net worth goes down? The answer on this is yes, and that the new calculations of net worth are coming later this year. The last question, we heard about farming and animals are coming in-game with spell token. Any update about them? Here we didn't get many details from Upland team except confirmation that this is also coming sometime in 2023. I hope that you found this summary video useful. If you still want to check out the full video update or read the article, I will leave the links below together with some of my playlists that you may also find useful. All the best, I'm gonna see you in Upland.